We only have 24 hours in a day. What we do with those 24 hours determines what our life looks like, what the world around us looks like. So let's imagine that our 24 hours in a day are represented by a bucket. What are some usual general things that we put in our bucket? Sleep, 8 or 9 hours, maybe 7 hours. Work, 9 hours. Cooking meals, preparing meals, 2 hours, goes in the bucket. Fitness, recommended 1 hour every day, most days of the week. Household chores, 1 to 2 hours. Hobby, if we still have 1 hour. Driving to work, from work, driving to grocery store, back home, unloading groceries, social, talking to friends, 1 hour. That's it, 24 hours. An average American spends about 3 hours of screen time outside of office and schoolwork. Now imagine if we were to squeeze in those extra 3 hours in that bucket. What happens to that bucket? The day didn't become 20. How bad is it? What is the magnitude of the problem? So I'm going to throw out some data at you in quick succession, and I promise this is the only nerdy slide, okay? By year 2030, nearly 1 in 2 adults will have obesity. Spending more than 2 to 3 hours per day of screen-based leisure time doubles the odds of overweight. National Sleep Foundation conducted a Sleep in America poll where they found that 9 out of 10 Americans use a technological device in the hour before bed. The more interactive the device is, the harder it is to fall asleep. And they also found that Americans feel sleepy 3 days a week, and it impacts their daily mood, activity, and productivity. Screen time more than 2 hours per day was associated with higher odds of anxiety and depression. National Center for Health Statistics noted a 30% increase in rate of death by suicide between the years 2000 and 2016, and social media had a huge role to play in that. Some social media platforms were noted to be toxic for the mental health of teenagers, especially girls. I'm not going to name them. Driver distraction was the cause for 70% crashes in the US in a recent year. And if we all learn to drive mindfully, we might be able to avoid 4 million of the nearly 11 million crashes that occur in the US every year.